Here is a brief introduction to some of the seals MCT Brattberg produce for decks and bulkheads. The first seal here is the SR type. This is a single penetration for cables and pipes between 4 to 100 mm. It is installed in a pre-installed sleeve in the deck or bulkhead. The plug is removed to install the cable. The seal is then inserted in the sleeve until the front flange catches. The cable can then be pulled through the SR gland. The seal is then completed by tightening each bolt in opposite sequence. Tightening the bolt seals the outer part of the SR gland to the inner sleeve and inner part of the seal to the outer jacket of the cable. We now look at 3 products sometimes termed cold glands as they require no burning or welding to install. The MSR gland can seal up to 8 cables in various cable dimensions through a simple circular hole. The seal is inserted through the penetration, the steel washer is placed on a thread, and lastly, the lock nuts are tightened to secure the unit in place. No welding is required to install this product. Here we can see the cable sealing part of the MSR gland. As with all of these seals, the cables are sealed by the removal of the plugs and a simple tightening with compression bolts. As a replacement for the old-fashioned stuffing tube, MCT Brattberg produce our deck and bulkhead glands. Like the MSR, the unit is secured in the bulkhead by use of a steel washer and brass lock nut. However, a gasket seals the outer flange with the bulkhead. Removing the need for burning or welding drastically reduces the time and cost for these seals to be installed. The RGP is installed in a sleeve from 2 to 12 inches in diameter. Using MCT modular blocks, the RGP can seal single or multiple cables and pipes. The often copied RGSC frame was introduced by MCT Brattberg as a solution for stressed bulkheads where space was at a premium. The specified radius is constructed on the inside corner of each frame. To allow for this radius, the rubber parts themselves are produced with the inside diameter complementing the frame. The RGS frame is MCT Brattberg's standard frame. Since it was invented by Niels Brattberg, the sizing and nomenclature for this frame have become industry standard for MCT blocking systems. With the ever-increasing demands from industry, we are often tried and never denied. Our frames remain the gold standard. The banded frames can be used in higher stress locations. Normally with specified radius and depth, we produce these frames for both deck and bulkheads. These are also produced in several steel grades to match the specifications. The flange frames have several uses. Bolted when welding is not allowed, bolted or welded when the penetration is not cut accurately, installed when a square cut is not practical in the bulkhead, or even in an open version when cables are already in place. To learn more about any one of these frames, please visit mctbrattberg.com.